How does a message travel across oceans in milliseconds, or a YouTube video stream instantly from another continent? Behind every click lies one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements, the Internet. Next, what exactly is the Internet? The Internet is not a single machine or location. It is a massive decentralized network made from billions of connected devices, communicating through standardized rules called protocols. Every smartphone, server, router, fiber cable, and satellite becomes part of this enormous digital ecosystem. You can think of the Internet as the world's largest and fastest postal system, but instead of letters, it delivers data. Next, the evolution of the Internet. The Internet began as a Cold War research experiment. In 1969, the U.S. Department of Defense created ARPANET, linking 4 universities together through an early packet switching network. By 1983, the TCP/IP protocol suite became the universal networking standard, laying the foundation for the modern Internet. Then in 1991, Entity People, Tim Berners-Lee Web, transforming the Internet into a global public platform. Next, from dial-up to 5G. The Internet evolved rapidly over the next few decades. Dial-up modems gave way to broadband, fiber optics, cloud computing, streaming platforms, and mobile connectivity. Today, more than 5 billion people are connected online through Wi-Fi, 4G, 5G, satellites, and fiber networks. The Internet has become the invisible infrastructure powering modern civilization itself. Next, client and server, the core relationship. Every Internet interaction begins with 2 roles, the client and the server. Your phone, laptop, or browser acts as the client requesting information. The server is a powerful remote computer storing websites, videos, apps, or files and responding to those requests. This request-response relationship forms the heartbeat of the entire Internet. Next, what happens when you open a website? When you type a website address into your browser, an incredibly complex sequence begins instantly. First, your browser queries DNS servers to find the website's IP address. Then it establishes a connection with the remote server and sends an HTTP request asking for web page data. Finally, the server responds with HTML, images, scripts, and other files that your browser assembles into the web page you see. Next, domain names explained. Humans prefer names like Google.com because they are easy to remember. But computers communicate using numerical IP addresses, such as 142.25.8.46. Domain names act as human-friendly aliases mapped to machine-readable addresses. Without domain names, browsing the web would require memorizing endless strings of numbers. Next, DNS, the Internet's phone book. The Domain Name System, or DNS, translates domain names into IP addresses. It works like a massive distributed phone book spanning the entire Internet. DNS queries travel through multiple layers of servers, root servers, top-level domain servers, and authoritative servers, before returning the correct IP address. This entire lookup process usually completes in milliseconds. Next, how DNS resolution works. When your browser requests a domain name, it first checks its local cache to avoid unnecessary queries. If no cached result exists, the DNS resolver contacts root servers, then TLD servers like .com or .org, and finally, the authoritative name server holding the exact IP address. Once the IP address is found, it is returned to your device and temporarily cached for faster future access. This hierarchy allows DNS to scale across billions of websites globally. Next, what is an IP address? Every device connected to the Internet requires a unique identifier called an IP address. An IP address functions like a digital home address, allowing packets to find the correct destination across the network. IPv4 addresses use 32-bit numbering and support about 4.3 billion addresses. Newer IPv6 addresses use 128 bits and provide an almost unimaginable number of possible addresses. Next, public versus private IP addresses. Most home networks use both public and private IP addresses simultaneously. Your router receives one public IP address from your internet service provider. Inside your home, private IP addresses are assigned to phones, laptops, TVs, and smart devices. Network Address Translation, or NAT, allows all these devices to share the same public internet connection. Next, how data travels across the internet. The internet does not send data as one continuous stream. Instead, all information is broken into tiny chunks called packets. Each packet travels independently through the network and may even take completely different routes to the destination. At the receiving end, the packets are reassembled back into the original data. Next, what are data packets? A data packet is a small unit of digital information transmitted across networks. Most packets are around 1,500 bytes in size and contain both payload data and routing information. Packets allow the internet to operate efficiently because multiple users can share the same network infrastructure simultaneously. If one network route fails, packets simply reroute automatically through another path. Next, anatomy of a data packet. Each packet contains three major sections. The header includes source and destination IP addresses, sequencing information, and protocol details. The payload carries the actual content such as video, text, or images. The trailer contains error-checking information used to verify data integrity during transmission. Next, TCP versus UDP protocols. Two major protocols dominate internet communication, TCP and UDP. TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, guarantees reliable ordered delivery by checking every packet and retransmitting missing data if necessary. UDP, User Datagram Protocol, sacrifices reliability for speed and low latency, making it ideal for gaming, voice calls, and live video streaming. The internet continuously balances speed versus accuracy depending on the application. Next, routers. The traffic directors of the internet. Routers are the traffic control systems of the internet. Every router examines incoming packets and decides the best next hop toward the destination. These decisions happen millions of times every second using dynamic routing tables and protocols like BGP and OSPF. Without routers, global internet communication would collapse instantly. Next, how routing actually works. No single router knows the entire internet. Instead, each router understands its neighboring networks and forwards packets step by step across interconnected systems. This creates a giant decentralized relay network spanning continents and oceans. Most packet journeys across the world complete in under 100 milliseconds. Next, switches versus routers versus modems. Different networking devices serve different purposes. Switches connect devices inside the same local network using MAC addresses. Routers connect separate networks together using IP addresses and provide internet access. Modems convert ISP signals from fiber, cable, or telephone lines into data your router can understand. Next, the physical internet. Although the internet feels wireless and invisible, it depends on enormous physical infrastructure. Data travels through fiber optic cables, routers, switches, satellites, and massive data centers located worldwide. Even wireless communication eventually enters physical backbone networks through cell towers and access points. Behind every online action lies a vast hidden engineering system. Fiber optics and internet service providers. Internet service providers connect homes and businesses to the global internet backbone. Modern fiber optic cables transmit data as pulses of light through ultra-thin glass strands. These systems can carry hundreds of gigabits per second with extremely low latency and minimal signal loss. Fiber optics form the high-speed highways of the modern internet. Next, submarine internet cables. Nearly all international internet traffic travels through submarine fiber optic cables beneath the oceans. More than 400 undersea cable systems span over 1.3 million kilometers globally. These cables carry everything from video calls and banking transactions to streaming services and cloud data. Even a single damaged cable can disrupt internet connectivity across entire regions. Next, Wi-Fi, 5G, and satellite internet. Wireless internet technologies extend connectivity far beyond physical cables. Wi-Fi connects nearby devices using short-range radio signals, while 4G and 5G cellular networks provide mobile broadband through cell towers. Satellite internet systems like Entity, St. Starlink Telites to deliver broadband even to remote regions. Together, these technologies make global connectivity possible almost anywhere. Servers and data centers. The content of the internet must physically exist somewhere. Data centers are massive facilities housing thousands of servers operating continuously 24 hours a day. These facilities use advanced cooling systems, backup power generators, and redundant network connections to maintain nearly perfect uptime. The cloud itself ultimately runs inside these physical buildings. Next, Cloud computing explained. Cloud computing transformed how businesses use computing resources. Instead of owning expensive physical servers, companies rent scalable computing infrastructure from providers like Entity Company, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Company, Go, Google Instant Scaling, global deployment, and flexible pay-as-you-go infrastructure. Much of the modern internet now operates through cloud platforms. Next, full website request flow. Loading a modern website requires dozens or even hundreds of network requests. After DNS resolution and TCP connection setup, the browser requests HTML files, images, CSS style sheets, JavaScript files, and APIs simultaneously. Modern browsers optimize this process aggressively using caching and parallel downloads. The result is near instant web page loading despite enormous underlying complexity. Next, HTTPS and encrypted communication. Internet security relies heavily on HTTPS encryption. HTTPS uses TLS, transport layer security, to encrypt communication between your browser and the server. Without encryption, passwords, messages, and payment details could be intercepted as plain text. The padlock icon in your browser indicates encrypted secure communication. Next, firewalls and network security. Firewalls protect networks by filtering incoming and outgoing traffic based on security rules. Intrusion detection systems monitor traffic for suspicious behavior and cyber attack patterns. VPNs create encrypted tunnels that hide your traffic and IP address on public networks. Modern internet security depends on multiple overlapping layers working together. Next, content delivery networks. One reason the modern internet feels fast is because of content delivery networks, or CDNs. CDNs distribute copies of content across thousands of edge servers located worldwide. Instead of downloading data from one distant server, users receive content from the closest available node. Today, CDNs deliver more than half of all internet traffic globally. Next, why internet speed varies. Internet speed depends on multiple engineering factors. Physical distance increases latency because packets require more time to travel between routers. Network congestion during peak usage hours can slow connections dramatically. Connection type also matters. Fiber is fastest, while older DSL and satellite systems introduce higher latency. Next, the future of the internet. The next generation of internet technology may transform connectivity completely. 6G networks could eventually achieve speeds approaching 1 terabit per second with near zero latency. Quantum internet research explores theoretically unbreakable encryption using quantum entanglement. And billions of connected IoT devices may expand the internet into every aspect of physical reality itself. Next, how the internet connects humanity. From a 4-node research network to more than 5 billion connected users, the internet has become humanity's greatest collaborative engineering system. Every message, video stream, and online interaction travels through an invisible infrastructure built on open standards and global cooperation. Few technologies have transformed civilization more dramatically, and the internet continues evolving every single day. Final takeaway. The internet works because billions of devices cooperate through shared protocols, routing systems, physical infrastructure, and layered security technologies. Packets travel across routers, servers, fiber cables, satellites, and wireless networks at incredible speed. What feels instantaneous to humans is actually the result of millions of engineering decisions happening continuously behind the scenes. The modern connected world exists because this invisible digital infrastructure never stops operating. If you enjoyed this visual breakdown of how the internet works, like this video and subscribe to 3D Decode for more futuristic science and engineering explained visually in 3D. Comment internet if you want more deep tech explainer videos like this. See you in the next video.